It is the first MUTV group chat of the week. Welcome, everybody. If you're just with us for the first time, we're here every weekday to keep you company during lockdown, which is in week 5 now. Is it something awful like that? The regulars are here. Wes, Ben, Danny, Maisie. Guys, how are you? Everything okay?
Good morning, yeah.
Thank you,
good.
Mate.
Good, mate.
First thing I need to see, Wes, is what's under that hat.
Well, I've had my hair. Well, my daughter's cut my hair, Stu. And I said they can do what they want. So I've got that one.
Whoa.
Yeah. It won't be here
Whoa.
for too long.
Bit of Mr. T.
Wow.
It's supposed to be
what's
like...
guys, what is your reaction
Mr.
to that? What is to that? You know, that
I like
brave
that.
cut, yeah?
That's
I
quality.
can't get away with it.
I'll be honest, I'll be buzzing just to be able to grow it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good laugh.
Then you're
takes
next.
an hour.
Me next, yeah. Got to do something
I've
with
done
mine.
it. Wes has done it.
I know.
We'd love to see your homemade efforts on this program as well over the course of the next week or so. But that's a good start. That is a very good start.
Cheers,
so that was your daughter who did that.
2 of them, yeah. I tried to make them watch the A-Team, and they wasn't having it. So I said if they did, they can do me as a Mr. T.
Right.
So there you go.
It's worked well. Now Nicky Butt was supposed to be our guest today. There was a crossing of wires. He's going to be here next Monday. So it's just us today, just the regulars rather than a guest. Although later on in the show, we are going to do our inaugural quiz. Questions out of 10. The boys have got pens and papers ready. We'll see who is the Manchester United quiz champion for this program. We have been promising a quiz from the start, so we will do it finally today. Just to get through a bit of reaction from Friday's show. Remember when Maisie was in disguise and it was mayhem with.
Do you mean I was in disguise?
It was the best disguise I've ever seen, mate. It was absolutely brilliant, I have to say. Couple of emails. Anton King, David May taking a winking selfie, thinking no one could see him. It doesn't get any better than this. And then this one saying from Anton, top quality, full marks, and an appropriate medal to David May's daughter for that transformation. Absolutely made my day. I laughed most when he took the shades off. I can't explain it. I just found it hilarious. Top work, everyone. Much appreciated. Thanks for the laughs, David May. That was an unbelievable transformation, mate, wasn't it?
It's lockdown. That's what it is. It's just, and then Sunday she just shaved it all off, got rid of it all. So number 2.
Impressive.
Very
impressive.
Next week she's waxing me back. I've never had my back waxed. So I said
It hurts, Maisie.
Does it?
Can we see? Can it be filmed as well, please?
Oh yeah, I'll try my best. Like.
No.
Yeah.
You can't you can't get away from Maisie today, because today the Marcus Rashford Paul Scholes podcast is released, the latest edition of the United podcast. Maisie's all over that. First of all, Maisie, what was it like?
It was good, really good. They both had to pick. Scholes had to pick players in Marcus's era, who he's played with, and vice versa. Marcus had to pick a 5-a-side team with maybe a couple of subs if they wanted them. But it'll be a good watch, because Scholes goes on about this player and player. It's actually Rudy goes on about, and his players he's played with. Well, obviously Marcus hasn't played with Rude, but he goes on for about 2 minutes rambling on how good he was and telling a little story. And then he went, well, you can't have him because he's not even played with Marcus. And then all the effing and jeffing comes out. Well, why didn't you effing tell me that then? I didn't bleeding know, did I? Funny. Brilliant.
Well, let's take a look at the little clip there that Maisie was talking about.
Giggsy was my pick as well. Can we have 2 of them?
Marcus, did you and Giggsy ever share the pitch?
No, but he trained with us a few times when he was coach under Van Gaal, and just the quality. It's like when Carras joins him now, he still has the quality in his passes and the eye to pass forward and find gaps. And yeah, I just remember that with Giggsy. Even his dribbling, he weren't as quick as he was when he was playing, but he could dribble past some of the players, and in training, and just his ball control was unbelievable. And it's natural to him because it's obviously not left him.
But so the answer essentially is no, then, Paul. They didn't play together, so you can't pick him.
Fair enough.
Big Zlatan.
Big Zlatan, no. I would have loved to play with him, of course I would, but I love Ruud. I love playing with Ruud. I need a proper goal scorer in there as well. I played number 10 with Ruud for a season. I loved it. He's just a ruthless goal scorer, and he just lived. He lived for scoring goals, and it was funny the amount of times even when we lost games, but he was happy. Now, I'm not saying that's a good thing, but as long as he scored, he didn't care. And whenever he did score or he didn't score, the first thing he'd do when we got on the team bus after the game was see if Thierry Henry had scored. And if Thierry Henry had scored, he wouldn't talk to anybody for the full trip home, because he was so engrossed in being the leading goal scorer, not just at United, but in the league, in the world, everywhere. So I love the way he finished as well. Look, I played with some unbelievable centre forwards. You think of Coley, Dwight York, Sheringham, Solskjaer. There's loads of them. Van Persie I played with as well. There's some unbelievable goal scorers, but to me, he was the best. He was the best finisher. So Ruud for me.
You've got to pick someone that Marcus played with.
Have I?
Yeah.
Well, why'd you let me say all that then?
I was enjoying it. I like the story a lot.
No. Hey,
That's why I said.
Never heard
Zlatan.
that story about Ruud before. I liked it.
That's
wait a minute. When did Marcus play with Giggsy?
Well, he didn't. That's why you couldn't pick him. So he's picked players that you played with, and you've been picking players that he plays with or has played with.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber.
Sorry. It's warm outside.
Make sure you download the podcasts usually from Deezer and all the usual podcast apps. It's quite clear that Maisie Rashford obviously had a love for Scholes. Really, would have loved to have played with Scholes.
Yeah, I asked that. I said, would you like to have played with him? And vice versa again. Scholes to play with Marcus. He said the thing is, when you play with players with such pace as what Marcus has got, so it's a dream for a midfielder. He said you don't even have eye contact. You just know. Danny will tell you. You just know as soon as Scholes is, looking at the ball, you're on your bike, you're spinning the centre half or, the winger or whatever it is, you're on your bike. And I actually said to him, so what's it like playing with Bruno? And he absolutely slaughtered me, man. Not played with him yet. So
of course, that's a very fair point. I think I might have asked the same thing, forgetting completely that you've never played.
I know you just get wide away. But yeah, it's a really good watch. It will be. It's interesting. The two teams to pick as well are really top teams.
Yeah.
But obviously Marcus has got, the amount of players that Scholes has played with at United. Marcus just picks the best team. He does by far.
Yeah. Guys, you obviously you all know Scholes, played with Scholes well. I mean, is that thing where you know where he's going to play it? He just plays the right pass, and for a forward player as well, that must be, like you, Daniel, like you, Ben, it must be pretty special when you know somebody's going to put the ball where you want it.
I think it's not just play the right pass. It's a weird thing as a striker when you know somebody's seen you but they've not looked at you, and then you can run with pure confidence, and they're going to find you. So they can. In some people I've played with throughout my career, they'll see it, can't see it, but can't play the pass, but don't execute. Some people just don't see it. But when you get somebody special like Scholes, you can see it and play the pass and deliver it exactly where you want it. It's magnificent.
Yeah. Although it was Ben, I heard Gary Neville saying he wasn't really part of the class of '92. He wasn't quite there yet, but then when he really did arrive on the scene, there was no stopping him. But originally in sort of class of '92, he wasn't really involved.
No, Scholes' transformation between our first year as trainees into our second year was just incredible. I think by his own admission, he realised that the way he was actually living his life. You know, he said that, you know, his mum and dad were quite often in the evenings at weekends. They were in the pub, and he was eating stuff that you wouldn't associate, certainly not even now with footballers, but even back then, he knew that it wasn't doing his body any good. But the transformation and the way he knuckled down, it was just like having an extra player that you opened your eyes straight away. And his second year, when we got to the final again, he was instrumental in that. He was absolutely superb, and he just went from strength to strength and became, you know, probably the best player the Premier League's ever seen.
Quiz time, guys. We've been promising it from the very start of doing this programme. Quiz time, pens and papers at the ready. 10 questions. Now, obviously, you're going to have to be honest when we go through the answers, because you're going to have to mark your own homework, which is never ideal. Quiz time. And now you might see that Andy Mitten has been doing various quizzes on social media. Some of these questions definitely come from some of the quizzes that he's been doing. So, Andy, thanks for that. So 1 to 10. I think I'm interested to see how you get on with these. Right. So question 1. Who's made the most appearances this season across the competitions for United? Who has made most appearances in all competitions for Manchester United this season? That is question 1 of the quiz. So we've got pen and paper. The lad's thinking. I'm not sure it's that difficult, that question. But who has made the most appearances this season across?
Well, it's not when you got the answers in front of you.
Come on, Ben.
Look at him, man.
He's already fired up. He's already fired up.
He's already snapping, isn't it?
It's unbelievable.
Know our answers now, or just wait until later?
No, we'll wait till the end. So that's 1. On to question 2. Who was United's top scorer in the Europa League campaign, which led to victory in Stockholm in 2017? So the 16-17 Europa League campaign, which ended with victory in Stockholm. Who was United's top scorer in that Europa League campaign? So have a think about that. 2016-17 obviously ended up beating Ajax in Stockholm 2-0. Who was United's top scorer in that entire competition? Question 3. Which one of these isn't from Paris? Which one of these isn't from Paris? Evra, Pogba, Martial, Laurent Blanc. Which one of those is not from Paris? So there you go. Evra, Pogba, Martial, Blanc. Have a think about that. Question 4. Who was the top scorer last time we won the Premier League? Who was our top scorer last time we won the Premier League? That was in 2012-13. So Alex's last season. Who was our top scorer last time we won the Premier League?
Can I just question here, Stu? What's Ben doing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is he on? Is he googling?
What
He's
is he
leaning
doing?
forward. It looks
No,
like
He's definitely on his laptop.
What are you
so
looking
he's
at?
his phone.
What am I looking at? I've got my pen and paper there next to me.
You keep leaning out of the screen.
Stewart.
Maisie, it's just the way I think. You know what I mean? I'm just letting the questions sink in.
But Ben, keep in picture so we can all see you.
Right,
Stop
sorry.
Googling.
Question 5.
Brotherly love.
Yeah. Question 5 is: who is not from Cork? Roy Keane, Noel Cantwell, Dennis Irwin, Paul McGrath. Who is not from Cork? Keane, Cantwell, Irwin, McGrath. That is question 5. He's there again. He's still looking.
He is, isn't he?
Papers there. Sorry.
Hey, that's a
Okay.
Get a
five.
beep.
That I'll just say that's definitely at least 1 mark off as we come later on.
He is the most aggressive person I've ever known. Just relax.
Which of the following grounds have United not played at? Have never played at? The Dragao, the Parc des Princes, the Stadio San Paolo, or the Ajax Arena? Which ground have we not played at? The Dragao, the Parc des Princes, the San Paolo, or the Ajax Arena? That is
I'll just put a number down there, Stu.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
Who scored a hat-trick for United away to Arsenal in 1991? Who scored a hat-trick for United away to Arsenal in 1991?
Danny Wallace.
Okay, right. Which of these players did we not sign in 2015? Okay. Which of these players didn't sign in 2015, a different year? Schneidlin, Schweinsteiger, Martial, Bailly. Which of these players didn't sign in 2015? Schneidlin, Schweinsteiger, Martial, Bailly.
Oh, that was a trick question, then.
Yeah. Then question 9. Who got United's goals in the 2016 FA Cup final? Who scored United's 2 goals against Palace in the 2016 FA Cup final? Good. Okay. 10th and final question. Which club did Ander Herrera join United from? Which club did Ander Herrera join Manchester United from?
Not a clue.
Is that your answer? Is that your answer?
I'm not cheating, Stu.
Oh, that's good. No, obviously, some of us are not cheating. So there. So, are we ready to go through these 10?
Go on.
Most appearances this season. The answer to that is Harry Maguire.
No. Not me. See, how can I cheat if I'm getting the answers wrong?
Yes.
So you're wrong. Everyone
It
got
was
that?
going to be that.
No, I said Fred.
I said David.
I'm going to show you number 1.
Well done, Daniel.
Where is it? Harry.
So did you get that, Wes?
Yeah.
Danny got that. Maisie got that wrong. Okay.
Yeah. Well done, Dad.
Top scorer in that Europa League campaign of 16-17. The answer was Henrik Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan.
Okay.
Done, pal.
Wrong.
Anyone else got that?
Zlatan, nah.
No, that's a fair guess. Which of those players was not from Paris? Everett, Pogba, Martial, Blanc? And the answer was Blanc.
Larry White. Larry White.
I got that, Stu.
Yeah.
Did anybody get that wrong?
I put Evra.
I nearly said that.
Did you?
I put Martial.
I knew.
So Ben was wrong with that, was he? Okay. So Maisie and Wes got that one
Why
right.
do you sound so happy about that?
No, it was just a factual question.
Look
Top
at
scorer
him.
last time we won the Premier League. Everyone's going to get that. Come on. Robin Van Persie.
Van Persie.
Yeah.
RVP.
What did you say, Maisie?
I said was it?
All right. Yeah, that's fair enough. But everyone else apart from Maisie got that, yeah?
I don't got even.
Okay. Who's not from Cork? Keane, Cantwell, Irwin, McGrath. The answer is McGrath.
Big McCall.
Go on, McGrath.
McCall.
Yeah. Big.
So anybody get that wrong?
Yeah, me.
I put Cantwell.
So did I, Wes.
Wow.
It was a time cost.
Okay, which stadium have we not played at? Dragao, Parc des Princes, the San Paolo, and the Ajax Arena. And the San Paolo is the answer. That's Napoli's
Yeah, I got that.
stadium.
No, I didn't. Your guess.
Which one was that?
That was 3.
Oh, I got that wrong. Do my
I put Parc des Princes. I don't remember them playing.
I did one
That
as
was
well.
PSG last year, Dan. Come on.
Rashford Scholes.
Is that Parc des Princes?
Yeah.
Still.
Oh, Danny, come on.
I thought the Parc des Princes was the old stadium where George Weah used to play.
No.
Boo.
So,
Danny, I said exactly the same. So I was thinking.
Did you? Yeah. I thought it was a new stadium. It was.
so who got the San Paolo? Just Ben.
Me.
Just Ben.
Google.
Right. Okay.
Google. Yeah.
Disappointing.
Google. Ben.
Disappointing.
Well, I don't know how to use Google because I've got 3 wrong already.
But you can't spell.
Hat-trick away to Arsenal in 1991. Sharpie.
Nah. Sure.
I said shocking.
I said Hughes.
6-2 in the Rumble Oats Cup.
Did anybody? So anybody else get Sharpie? Or was it just Ben?
Me.
You got Sharpie. Okay. But Danny and Wes wrong again. Okay. Question 8. Who didn't we sign in 2015? Schneidlin, Schweinsteiger, Marshall, Bailly. The answer was Bailly.
Yes. Get in there, go on, Stu.
Yeah.
Come on.
So Wes got that. Ben got that.
Yeah.
Maisie and Dan.
Yeah, got it. Eric Bizzle.
Full house. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
9. The goals that we scored in the 2016 FA Cup final, Mata and Lingard.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Bang. Yeah.
Wrong.
Did you get one each there, Stu?
No.
Whoa. Thank you.
1 point. The point is for both.
When
So-
did Fellaini score there then?
He
that the same?
didn't. Oh, was it against Everton in the semi-final?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who got that? Ben and Danny?
Yeah.
Ben's winning.
I just got one right in that, so we get nada for that.
Oh, you get nothing. Sorry. Only Ben then. Oh, dear. And then finally, Herrera joined us from, and the answer is Athletic Bilbao.
Yeah.
About.
Yeah.
Bilbao, wherever it is. Bang.
Where's got that? Danny and
Yeah, you win.
Danny and Maisie?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
So let's count these up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Ben.
Yeah.
Well done, Ben.
Maisie, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Maisie.
Yeah.
Danny, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Danny and Wes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Tiny wins again.
3 in joint 7 in second, but the winner with 7 is Ben Thornley.
Ben's taking it all down.
Obviously, there was a question mark over whether
Thank you.
that was it was all above board, but we're going to go with it, mate.
Thank you.
Well done.
Ben
So
Fat
we will do that again, though. We will do that again. That was good. Thanks to Andy Minton for some of those questions.
I like that.
Well played, Ben. Match rewind vote. First one of the week on the Manchester United app. You vote for one of these 4 games to see which one you will see in full. The topic this time is domestic cups from this season. The 4 to choose from: Chelsea 1, United 2 in the League Cup. You remember when Rashford scored from, free kick from 35 yards, a bit like Ronaldo when it zoomed in the top corner. The 3-0 win against Colchester in the quarter-final. 6-0 at Tranmere in the FA Cup. And the last FA Cup game we played, the 3-0 at Derby, that was in the quarter-final. Shaw scored and Igalo scored 2. So 4 to choose from. You've got till 4 p.m. on Tuesday to cast your vote. And then the game will be shown in full at 7. Guys, what are you going for?
Chelsea.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Full house, Chelsea.
Free kick. Chelsea.
That was unbelievable, that free kick, wasn't it? That was fantastic. So, make sure you vote by Tuesday, 4 p.m. Just a reminder, later in this week, our guests will include Lee Sharp and Phil Neville as well, and Nicky Butt. We'll get there, but next week. So, there you go. We'll be back again tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Cheers.
Cheers, Stu.
Bye. Cheers, guys.